episode of Good Evening or Practices. I am the Provost Star. As usual, Domi Aite is my name. Remember, we started a series, and as you are watching, this brings an end of the series we've been treating. That is, who is God? Okay, who is God? Today, the topic is working with God. Already, Nanevia is here with me. Welcome, Nanevia.
Thank you very much, Joe. It's good to be here.
Thanks for coming again.
That's a big
You have been a great father. I'm always impacting the generation.
I receive it and I'm grateful. God bless you. I'm thankful.
Knowledge, it's working. All right. So working with God.
Working with God is quite simple. And I'll just start by saying that God is anyone or anything that has power over your life. God is anyone or anything. Who is God? What is the description of God? God is someone who has power over you. So anyone or anything that has power over your life at that particular time is your God. So you have to be very, 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 very careful. You have to be very careful because anything can have power over you at that particular time.
You have taught us a lot about who God is, but for the sake of our viewers, who is God?
God is anything that you focus on. Anything that you make your priority is your God.
Working with God. How do we work with God?
You work with God by ensuring that whatever you do, you commit into His hands and you do with His blessing.
When we say work, what kind of work are we saying here?
We're saying, basically, when you talk about work, you're talking about what you desire. You're talking about what you desire. You're talking about what you want. I don't like to use the word want. That's why I prefer the word desire. We are talking about what you desire.
All right. Talking about what we desire. Talking about what we desire. Working with God. Working with God. So viewers, working with God is the topic we are treating today. You've heard from our guest Nanevia how to work with God. So Nanevia, after working with God, do we expect payback or income?
You know, Dromi, human beings are wired to expect a reward for whatever they do. Yeah. Even when you give money to somebody, even if you give 10 pesos, you expect the person to say thank you, thank you, thank you. So you expect a reward. You expect a reward for whatever you do. So in our relationship with God, we are expecting to reward us. And He understands that and He does reward us.
How do we
Abundant.
So how do we measure that rewards?
You can't measure it, it's unquantifiable. It's spiritual, mental, and physical. Everything. From your nostrils, hairs, the hairs in your nostrils to the hair on your head. Everything about you becomes better and best.
You know,
when you work with God.
In the worldly economy where sometimes institutions have to break down, when we are working with institutions they break down, we also decide to stop the working. What about God? If it's the payment, the reward is not coming, how do we continue working with God?
That's an excellent question. You have to make up your mind what your priorities are. Is your priority at the end of the day working with God because you are expecting a reward? Or is your priority at the end of the day working with God because you want to serve your God? It's hard, it's a tough question. And it calls for faith. And it calls for you to revisit what you are doing to find out if you are really doing the right things.
Alright, so what you desire and what you focus on becomes your God. You've been watching Good Evening of Bradley Sister. I'm IT talking on the topic working with God. Nanevia is in the studio. Nanevia, your final word before
my final word is that God is anyone or anything that has power over your life. So you have to be very, 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 very careful. And number two, when you work with God, He works with you. The closer you draw to Him, the closer He draws to you. and He blesses you abundantly above and beyond your greatest expectations.
The closer you become to God, then He is close to you. Thank you so much for coming on, Evia. It has been blessed to have you in the studio today again.
Thank you so much. It's great to have you, to be part of your program, to be part of the program brought to you by Canal Com Enterprise. And if you desire to reach us, you can reach us on 0244 26 41 46.
And a lot from Nana Area. The host or the head of Canal Com Enterprise. Yes, the organizers of Good Evening of Brad. I am Domiaiti, the provost. I am your host. Keep watching because there is more to